A good friend of mine, an attorney, Darren Kavinoky, has appeared on this show many, many times as a legal analyst. He is really good at what he does. Before he became a successful attorney and television personality, he struggled with weight and addiction. Take a look.
I grew up in an unstable household, and I was a kid who always felt like I was on the outside looking in. And when the cool kid passed me the joint, that was a gateway to 20 years of drug and alcohol-fueled debauchery. I got married, went to law school, took the bar, loaded, and became a criminal defense lawyer, mostly because I was behaving like a criminal. And my wife gave me an ultimatum and said, it's either this crazy lifestyle or it's me. And that was the moment. And I knew if I didn't change right then, I was a dead man walking. Life has been completely different since then. The guy who was in bankruptcy court now has a successful business that employs over 30 people. I became a legal analyst and launched a whole TV career. It's always been on my bucket list to run across America. I'm deeply committed to helping people take control over their own wellness. So Darren Kavinoky's Run Across America is launching from Dr. Phil's stage, and it's not going to stop until 3,000 miles later when we hit New York City.
Darren is joining us today to tell us more about his commitment to run 3,000 miles. Tell us about this.
Well, thanks, Dr. Phil. I'm so excited to be here and be doing this with you.
This is great.
You know, I think everybody goes through life being one of two things, either an example of what's possible or a warning of what's possible.
Yeah.
And I feel blessed because I've been on both sides of that equation. And to be able to run across America and carry this empowering message that people can change. And I believe change does happen in a moment when they hit that moment, and that moment happened for me. And if I can help one person have a moment where they can empower themselves to make better choices.
And your run's going to begin here today.
Right now.
That's right. And you're going to head to Santa Monica Pier, and then you're going to run ocean to ocean, LA to New York, right?
Water to water, baby.
Man. Okay, now there are several celebrities that are sponsoring the run, right?
Garth Brooks in Nashville. Obviously, Jay Leno has been a big supporter of ours. We are so excited and so blessed to have Mary J. Blige and household name celebrities every step of the way. Patrick Dempsey's doing some work with us. Smokey Robinson. It's really a jam-packed list. Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman.
Darren's Run Across America is a tribute to a good friend of ours, Bonnie Teagle, who was a former senior producer at ET. And she just passed away in January after a long and tough battle with cancer. Take a look.
Whether you knew her for 20 years or just 20 seconds, Bonnie always made you feel like you were so important and that you were her best friend.
Yeah. Never a day went by that she didn't have a smile on her face.
That is the truth. Simply put, she was the heart and soul of this organization. And if you walked a red carpet, then you knew Bonnie. And she always greeted every single person with a huge smile and a hug that was as big as her heart.
Come here.
How are you?
Everyone loved Bonnie. Everyone. She knew how to make you feel special, whether with flowers, a thoughtful note, or a cheerful reminder to call your mom. Listen to me when I tell you her laugh could be heard across a crowded room.
That's just who Bonnie was.
That's just who she was.
A deeply respected and energetic force of nature in this town.
Bonnie Teagle was one of those rare people. Everybody in show business knew and loved Bonnie. We love you, Bonnie, and we will miss you.
God truly broke the mold when he made her. So Bonnie, if you're listening, you will be missed, but trust me, girl, you will never, ever be forgotten. Well, Darren says the last time he saw Bonnie, he was telling her about the run, and her last words were, "You are going to impact a lot of lives."
Now I'm gonna, forgive me. You know, my television career never would have happened if it weren't for Bonnie Teagle.
Yeah.
when there was a household name celebrity who was arrested for some misbehavior. And I'll never forget when she first called me, picked up the phone, and the first words out of her mouth were, "Hey, handsome, what are you wearing?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me?"
Yeah.
And she says, "No, you idiot, I just want to make sure you're going to look good on camera." And I ended up as a field correspondent for The Insider and a legal analyst for ET and Insider. Completely changed my life.
So, Darren, we're going to give you a big round of applause as you take off on your run, buddy.
Thank
All
you.
right, we'll see you, man.
Oh, man.
All right, here you go.
Here you are.
Off you go. Go to drphil.com to keep track of Darren and his run across America. We'll see you next time.